I'm Ching, and over this series I'll be teaching you how to make fast, tasty, fresh Chinese food. I'll be sharing with you my cooking know-how and the essential, authentic Chinese ingredients that you'll need to create mouth-watering dishes. In today's show, I'll be demonstrating 3 dishes that are hot from the wok and fragrant with the aromas of traditional rice wine.
Beautiful, you do that so fast.
Yeah. First up, a must for chili lovers, Chongqing beef, a sensational dish of seasoned slices of juicy steak with a spicy kick. Then there's a steamed wine sea bass, a light, healthy and flavour-packed fish dish. And finally, a Chinese classic, hot and sour soup, just perfect for a cold winter's day. Joining me at the woks today are John and Freddie, a couple of cheesemongers at a local food market. They are seasoned chefs and dedicated foodies who want to spice up their kitchen repertoires.
I've got some really yummy brie to try. Do you want to...
I'm going to show them just how fun and flavoursome Chinese food can be with just a few fresh ingredients and some store-cupboard essentials. I'm taking John and Freddie to a Chinese supermarket to get them in the mood for some Oriental cooking. Luckily, these days, most good supermarkets have a section dedicated to specialist ingredients. Okay, guys, so we have fish on the menu today. And I need to get some fresh sea bass for one of my recipes. This is a great supermarket. There's a lot of the fresh fish here. Some are farmed, some are from the ocean. But what we need is the sea bass. Okay, so I just want a nice sort of... This one's great, because when you're shopping for fish, you've got to make sure that basically the skin is lovely and shiny, the scales are lovely and shiny, and can you see the eyes? Yeah, they're sort of really clear, really bulging, they're not sunken in, and if you look at the gills here, it's really bloody, so you know it's super, super fresh. Shall we get cooking?
Yeah. Okay.
I've set up my stall in the heart of Chinatown and I'm ready to show the boys just how quick and easy Chinese food can be. Today's first recipe is a must for chili lovers, hot and flavoursome Chongqing beef. Okay, so you guys are cheesemongers.
Yeah.
So you have pretty good palates.
Yeah, by far the best.
The best in the world?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Okay, so basically I'm going to kill your taste buds with this dish. Because it's mind-blowingly hot.
Brilliant.
Okay, so this is a really quick wok dish. Okay. I'm going to make you my Chongqing beef today. Chongqing is a city within the Sichuan province in western China. Fiery, fiery food. And I actually tried a dish similar to this in Hong Kong. It was with chicken, and it was covered in chilies. You couldn't see anything else. It just blew my mind away.
Yay!
So I hope you're going to be all right.
Yeah,
There's a big jug of water there in case you need it.
Myself.
Yeah. Basically, to run through the ingredients, I've got here a nice piece of fillet beef. And then we've got there some Sichuan peppercorns, or huajiao, as it is.
Amazing.
And I want you to just smell a little bit of that. It's got this wonderful citrusy aroma.
Wow.
And when you taste it, I won't get you to try it now because you might not be able to talk. It's got... Too late.
Sorry. No, it's great.
You know, the more you eat, it gives a kind of a numbing sensation on the tongue. And it's like...
No, it does.
Okay, so you're not even going to taste this dish
No,
anyway.
That's fine.
Okay. So first we start with the beef. Now, I'm just going to slice this in half like this. And you can see we're slicing it against the grain. The grain runs this way, and that because it's got a nice balance of meatiness and fat in it. So, you know, each piece of beef hopefully be succulent and beautiful. Okay, so what we want to do is just slice it into nice pieces like this, because they're all going to cook in the same time. And you know, what I love about slicing, you know, the meat really fine is, especially if you're marinating and you want to, you know, you want to get the flavour, but you want to cook it fast. It allows you to kind of like get all the flavours into the meat. Brilliant. So we've got all the beef nice and ready.
Okay.
I'm going to get the wok on nice and hot. While we're waiting that to heat up, I just want you to try this vinegar. It's Qingjiang black rice vinegar. Yeah, it's really earthy. It's got a lovely tang, but not too sharp.
It's not
not
as
as
sweet
sharp.
either. It's not as sweet as like sherry vinegar or something.
It's delicious.
No,
You
really,
know,
really
isn't
good.
it?
It's truly delicious.
Yeah.
It
No, really,
almost
really
tastes like a little bit winey as well. So I'm going to add in a tablespoon of groundnut oil. We only need about a tablespoon.
We don't need to cut anything else
groundnut oil.
other than the meat.
Nothing else. It's
Wow.
that simple.
Okay.
It's that
Perfect.
beautiful. So really nice and smoking in with the beef. Now, when you add the beef to the wok, we want to let it settle first. Let it settle just on the side, okay?
Okay.
Don't turn it over.
that just leave it all-
Just move it.
We just want to seal it on one
Yeah.
side because the beef is sliced quite thin. It's going to cook really quickly.
It smells delicious.
I'm going to add now some Shaoxing wine, just a tablespoon. And this is great because it brings out the savoury notes,
Okay.
you know, in the dish. So it enhances, I think, the savouriness. And then at this stage, very quickly, in with about 2 tablespoons, generous, of Sichuan pepper. In with all the chilies.
Wow! That's all the chilies. all the chilies.
You guys can handle heat.
Yeah.
You have the best trained palate, so you'll be able to taste all the different levels of spiciness.
I'm so excited.
So now I'm going to put in some chili bean paste, a good tablespoon in there, lots of fiery heat. Give that a good mix in.
This is the fermented chili.
This is the fermented chili bean paste, okay? And just keep
I can
stirring.
smell it now. It's amazing.
Ooh, it is smelling very spicy, isn't it? Yeah. So in with the Qingjiang black rice vinegar, okay? And then in with some light soy sauce, tablespoon, not too much. In with some chili oil,
Oh my god!
just for a different
Vast amounts of
element of
chili
chili.
oil.
Yeah, this is a real Sichuan spicy
Yeah.
dish, this is. Little bit of toasted sesame oil, and then in with some roasted peanuts. Give this a good mix. Okay, so that all the flavors are combined. You've got the nice crunchiness from the peanuts. Pass me the coriander. Just slice through once or twice. Lot of it. And then just kind of put that all together and give it a good stir. Take it off the heat and ready to serve, basically.
That's fantastic.
Okay, so that is a lot of beef, a lot of Chongqing beef. It's super fast and packs a punch with layers of fiery chili flavours.
Wow.
Taste.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Okay, red.
Thank you.
And taste around the Sichuan peppercorn. You know, pick your
yeah.
way through because
We don't want the actual-
you're gonna, it should impart its numbing heat without blowing your head off completely. But I
It's
love
actually-
this
It's not
level
as hot as I thought it was going to
Really?
be. No, yeah.
It's
No,
kind
that's
of
really
like
good.
And the
it's
peanuts?
kind of like
Yeah.
galangal and lime almost
Yeah.
in a weird way.
because
The
the-
peppercorns.
The huajiao translates as flower pepper. Huajiao.
okay.
And it's got that citrusy,
Yeah,
lemony
No, absolutely.
flavour.
Eat it up.
Now this, with a little bit of plain rice,
Sorry, I need to punch it. All right.
that's dinner in seconds.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
But that's for you.
For you.
No. Shall we go?
Thank you.
It's okay.
Bye.
Okay. Coming up, I'll be serving up 2 more delectable dishes, and I'll be challenging cheesemongers John and Freddie to a cook-off. But will they let their new affection for rice wine go to their heads?
I think you're sabotaging me entirely.
Okay, guys. Round 2,
Okay.
dish 2.
Yeah.
I'm in the heart of Chinatown with cheesemongers and great mates John and Freddie who want to broaden their horizons and learn the art of exotic Chinese cuisine. Now, basically, later in the programme, I'm going to challenge them to replicate my dishes as they try to impress their friends at the feast. The second delicious dish on today's menu is light and healthy and full of flavour. It's my steamed wine sea bass. Before we go through that, let me chat you through what I've got here.
Okay.
You've seen one of these before?
It's a steamer.
Yeah, bamboo steamer, exactly. You just place it literally on top like that. I've got a plate in there sitting ready.
Okay.
Okay, and basically it's going to help steam the fish beautifully.
So you want it all to be hot before you put the food into it?
It just makes things quicker, you know. We've got the sea bass here, lovely Lovely fish. Now I'm going to keep the whole fish. We're going to steam it whole because the
Okay.
Chinese believe head to tail, completeness, unity.
Okay.
And also the best bit's in the head.
Yeah.
Is it?
You know that.
I didn't, but I have heard.
See, the best bit is either the eyes,
Okay.
the lips,
Yeah.
or the cheek.
Okay.
These are all delicacies. So, you know, you go to Beijing, you might have a plate full of fish eyes or fish lips. Yeah.
Lips I can do. Eyes might be a bit
no,
freaky.
the eyes are a bit freaky. I think lips and cheek is fine.
But you're going to try it, right?
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. You're going to find it so delicious that you're going to be fighting over it, I'm telling
fight
you.
over
The eyes.
Totally. We fought over many things.
Okay. First, I'm going to start with the ginger. And I just want sort of nice pieces, sort of matchstick-ish sized pieces. Now, the ham. This is just lovely roast ham. Very simple.
This
okay.
is English ham.
Yes, this is
Okay.
English ham. This is not Chinese ham.
No.
But I tell you, the best Chinese ham comes from Yunnan. And it's lovely and smoky and it's just really delicious. So I'm trying to recreate that smokiness
Okay.
and you know, and we love the combination of meat
Yeah,
and
and
fish and seafood.
Yummy.
Okay, so for the woody, earthy mushrooms,
Okay.
have you come across these? Lovely pungent aroma, intense, more intense than the fresh shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah.
Because they're really small, these ones,
Yeah.
I'm going to do 8.
Okay.
And all that you need to do is now just cut some slits into the side of the sea bass, like
Okay.
that. Don't go too deep right through, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just enough so that you can get
Ooh.
some of the ginger in there and some bits of ham. So just equal amounts. So ginger, some ham. Okay, so the inside, I'm going to stuff it with the mushrooms. And again, some of this ginger, more ginger, and more ham. So try and get as much in there as possible.
That's very elegant.
Okay, thank you. Now, basically take the bamboo steamer off. So it's really, really hot now. Okay, we're going to put the fish in. We're going to season it with some salt
Okay.
and good amounts of pepper.
Beautiful.
And then just lots and lots of this wine. So I'm thinking like 4 tablespoons. And this
smells
one,
beautiful.
yeah, it's really nice. This is Shaoxing rice wine.
Kind of like
And-
sherry.
Yeah, dry
you try
sherry,
it?
exactly. You can try
It
it.
smells like sherry.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Rice wine is made from rice, millet and yeast, which has been aged between 3 to 5 years and can be 14% proof. Do you ever want to have a little taste
Yeah,
of that?
it's cold out.
Yeah, this will warm
we
you
should have
up.
more.
Okay.
It's like a really good dry sherry.
Okay, we don't have...
Oh, you got way more than me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just more special.
Okay, so basically in there, and the wine kind of becomes the sauce, basically,
Okay.
as well, for this dish. Okay, so very, very simple, very delicate. The fish just needs to be steamed for 10 minutes.
Ooh, it's lovely and sizzling.
And just before it's finished cooking, add some chopped spring onions so they can wilt in the steam. So I'm just going to lay it all across like that. Just let that sort of wilt down nicely, impart their fragrance, do their thing.
Okay, they're doing their thing.
Yeah, you got to let it do their thing. Okay, lovely. So it's just nice and wilted, but still got their colour. Okay,
beautiful.
right. Now the beauty of this dish is you can serve it in the steamer like this.
Wow.
Okay. This is my steamed wine sea bass. It's simple to cook and is perfect for sharing with friends. If you like this recipe or any of the others featured in the series, check out our website. Can you reach?
Yep.
There's the eye.
Okay. Okay.
Go on, Freddie.
Let me taste the eye then. Ah! Ooh.
There. Oh, you've lost it.
Yeah, no, I need a
Great.
spoon at this point.
Spoon. And a lot of alcohol. Right, so there
Okay.
you go.
Oh.
Oh, it looks very harmless. Thank you, Seabass. It's very crunchy.
That's very, very... And finally, a Chinese classic, hot and sour soup, just perfect for a cold winter's day. Joining me at the Woks today are John and Freddie, a couple of cheesemongers at a local food market. First up, a must for chili lovers, Chongqing beef, a sensational dish of seasoned slices of juicy steak with a spicy kick. Then there's a steamed wine sea bass, a light, healthy and flavour-packed fish dish. They are seasoned chefs and dedicated foodies who want to spice up their kitchen repertoires.
I've got some really yummy brie to try. Do you want to...
I'm going to show them just how fun and flavoursome Chinese food can be, with just a few fresh ingredients and some store-cupboard essentials. In today's show, I'll be demonstrating 3 dishes that are hot from the wok and fragrant with the aromas of traditional rice wine.
Beautiful, you did that so fast.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ching, and over this series I'll be teaching you how to make fast, tasty, fresh Chinese food. I'll be sharing with you my cooking know-how and the essential, authentic Chinese ingredients that you'll need to create mouth-watering dishes.